Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I hope everything's okay in your life. In this video I will give you the April 14, 2023 Global App Update notes. Before I move on to the video, I would like to point out one thing. In the update coming on this week, there are some minor changes and fixes for new region. Since we do not have detailed official information about these yet, I didn't want to add these informations to video and I didn't want to extend video. When I check the update in general, I have added changes that will be of direct interest to us and that will be exciting for us. If you want to review the minor adjustments made for the new region, please click on the update notes link in the explanation section. Without further ado, let's move on to the update notes. I think this is one of the most exciting changes of this week. In addition to the box rewards in Adventure Journal, which will come with a new region, some completion rewards has been added. These rewards will be stats defined to your family. Maximum weight limit plus 2, max stamina plus 7, max HP plus 12, all accuracy plus 20. I think the most crucial part will be the plus 20 all accuracy stat. Our second topic is about Murrowak's Labyrinth. They buffed this spot too much. For the common changes, the probability of acquiring iridescent lightstone that can be obtained has been doubled compared to before. For Berserk's boss, I mean the big spider boss, the drop rate of the Flame of Forest can be obtained upon defeat has been doubled compared to before. The drop rate of Embers of Frost can be obtained upon defeating has been doubled compared to before. Increased the maximum amount of Embers of Frost that can be obtained upon defeating to 3. It was 1, now it's 3. The number of trash that can be obtained upon defeating has been changed. They increased it to 300, 400. It was 150 and 200. For Murasto and Ironclad Muraska mobs, it has been improved to obtain Flame of Forest upon defeat. Improvements has been made so that you can acquire Embers of Frost upon defeat. The number of trash loot that can be obtained killing from Murata has been changed. It was 20 to 40, now it will be 150 to 300. The number of trash items can be obtained from defeating Ironclad Muraska monster has been changed. It was 10 to 20, now it will be 150 to 300. I think these changes seems pretty high. We will see. I will test the spot if I can. Our third topic, and I think it might be most important topic of the week. In Calpheon Elvia spots, 3 spots with very low incomes were buffed too much. Primal Giant Post, 290 AP zone. The number of trash loot that can be obtained from the killing monsters has been changed. For the common mobs, it was 2 and they increased it to 3 to 4. For Giant Fighter, it was 12 to 16, they increased it to 36 to 48. For the boss Gegaku, it was 30 to 40, they increased it to 90 to 120. The chance of acquiring Crystals of Despair which can be obtained from the killing monsters has been increased by 1.65 times compared to before. For the Rutum Association spot, which is 280 AP spot, the number of trash loot that can be obtained from killing monsters has been changed. Rutum Elite Warrior and Rutum Elite Archer and Rutum Fighter, they increased it from 2 to 4 to 16 to 32. And they also changed the Rutum Chief trash loot from 10 to 12 to 80 to 96. The chance of obtaining Crystals of Despair when defeating the following monster has been increased by 4 times compared to before, which is huge. The chance of obtaining Crystals of Despair which can be obtained from defeating Rutum supply boxes has been doubled compared to before. Okay, last spot is Saunil Camp. The number of trash loot that can be obtained from killing monsters has been changed. For Saunil Siege Tower it was 4 to 8, they increased to 8 to 16. For Saunil Siege Captain, it was 10 to 12, they increased to 100 and 120. The chance of obtaining Crystals of Despair when defeating the following monster has been increased by 4.2 times compared to before. We have some quality of life changes and fixes for this week. In the massive Black Desert world, horses are precious companions to adventurers, but when talking to characters while carrying out main quests, the horses were often separated from the adventurers. Now if you complete the main quest, the horse will come to your side so that you can always be with the horse. This makes it convenient to use when visiting a somewhat distant destination while continuing a pleasant journey with your adventure companion. They also fixed the issue where after finding a horse at stable, the hide harness settings was cancelled when mounting the harness. Fixed the issue when reconnecting after moving to the character selection window, the hide settings was turned off. Added text and effects that auto-run can be activated by clicking the button to the widget that is exposed during auto-finding. Icons have been added to the navigation, automatic navigation, and abandon quest button at the bottom of the quest summary window. As a result of the buffs that came to the Archer and Warrior class last week, some minor fixes were applied for this week. Unfortunately, there are no class balance changes this week's update. Every week, I try to translate the presented notes to you in the fastest and most accurate way. If you don't want to miss the videos, do not forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notification bell. I hope you guys like my content. Do not forget, BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.